Welcome back, guardians of the truth and observers of the human heart. You have entered the sanctuary of anything you want, the only digital archive where we refuse to view celebrity news as mere noise. Instead, we treat these events as the chapters of a modern epic, stories of loyalty, memory, and the invisible scars that define us. Before we unseal the envelope on today's explosive family drama, I invite you to anchor yourself in our growing community. Subscribe to the channel to ensure you never miss a beat of these unfolding narratives. Press the like button to signal your presence to the algorithm, and for those who wish to be the true patrons of this storytelling art, I urge you to click the join button. By becoming a member, you are not just a viewer, you are a supporter of deep, investigative storytelling. Today, we are witnessing the aftershock of an earthquake. The breakup between Yaman and Sarah Bluma was the seismic event, but the tsunami that followed has hit a different shore entirely. We are talking about Demet Özdemir, not the actress, but the daughter. In a shocking turn of events, her mother, Aysin Şener, has stepped out of the shadows with a warning so stern, so visceral, and so public that it has frozen the Turkish press in its tracks. "He never deserved you," she warned. What kind of pain prompts a mother to issue such a decree? And how does Demet, currently at the peak of her career, handle the ghost of a past love when her own mother is standing guard at the door? Stay with us, here on Anything You Want, as we analyze the anatomy of a maternal intervention. To understand the gravity of Aysin Şener's outburst, we must first look at the landscape in which it occurred. The Turkish tabloid press has been in a state of frenzy for weeks. The mysterious, sudden disintegration of Yaman's relationship with Sarah Bluma has been the only topic of conversation. Theories have been spun, timelines dissected, and blame assigned. But in the middle of this cacophony, a name from the past began to whisper through the noise: Demet. It is the inevitable law of celebrity physics. When Yaman becomes single, the world looks at Demet Özdemir. But this time, the narrative was interrupted by a force of nature. Aysin Şener, the matriarch who has stood by Demet through every audition, every rejection, and every triumph, took center stage. This was not a carefully worded press release from a publicist. This was the raw, unfiltered protective instinct of a mother who remembers the tears her daughter cried years ago. Aysin Şener is reportedly deeply upset, not just by the breakup, but by the automatic association of her daughter's name with the chaos surrounding Can. She sees the storm clouds gathering, and she has decided to become the umbrella. The confrontation, according to sources deep within the family circle, was not a gentle suggestion over tea. It was a shaking up. It was a verbal intervention delivered over the phone lines, cutting through the distance between them. Demet Özdemir has been living life in the fast lane. She is bouncing from set to set, signing lucrative advertising contracts, and building a reputation as one of the most bankable stars in the industry. She has built a fortress of stability around herself. She did not want her mother to be caught in emotional turmoil, but she could not stop the avalanche. Aysin Şener's words, as reported by witnesses, were heavy with the weight of memory. "My daughter, don't let your feelings get the better of you. Don't go near Yaman. He never deserved you. Don't forget the pain he caused you, the difficult times you've been through." This is not just advice, it is a plea. It implies a history of suffering that the public has perhaps forgotten, but a mother never forgets. She continued, hammering home the reality of Demet's current success. "You have a stable, peaceful, and successful life. Don't let him ruin it. If I have the right to be a mother, please, don't let him." The phrase "he never deserved you" has swept through the tabloids like wildfire, becoming a trending topic within hours. It is a sentence that divides the world. To some, it is the ultimate insult to Yaman. To others, it is the ultimate validation of Demet Özdemir's worth. I pause here to ask you, the wise viewers of Anything You Want, do you believe a mother has the right to forbid a relationship based on past pain? Or should parents step back and let their adult children make their own mistakes? Where is the line between protection and control? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. So, how does the queen of this drama feel? Demet Özdemir is currently walking a tightrope. On one side, she has the intervention with a touch of love from her mother. On the other, she has the prying eyes of the media, waiting for her to slip. According to leaks from her circle, the beautiful actress interprets her mother's words with grace, understanding the source of the anxiety. However, she also feels a profound discomfort. Old wounds are being reopened publicly. Scars that had faded are being traced again by headlines. It is said that Demet is terrified that her private life will eclipse her professional achievements. She has worked too hard, sacrificed too much, to be reduced to Yaman's ex just as she is conquering new heights. Rumors suggest that she recently spoke at length with her mother, trying to de-escalate the situation. "I have everything under control, don't worry," she reportedly assured her. But can anyone truly control a narrative when the whole country is watching? In a move that demonstrates her professionalism, Demet has met with her representative and public relations team in recent days. They are planning a controlled process. She is not reacting impulsively, she is strategizing. She knows that one wrong word could turn this spark into an inferno. And what of the man at the center of the storm? Yaman remains a ghost. Following his split from Sarah Bluma, and now facing the stern maternal warning from the Şener family, Ken has adopted a strategy of absolute, stubborn silence. But his inner circle describes a man in turmoil. They claim the actor is completely dissatisfied with recent events. It is not just the breakup, it is the resurrection of the past that troubles him. Ken supposedly hates when old wounds are reopened. He wants to move forward, yet the world keeps dragging him back to Demet. One claim from his camp is particularly intriguing. Ken believes that if he speaks, the situation will worsen. He is using silence as a shield. This is the stance of a man who knows he cannot win. If he defends himself, he looks defensive. If he attacks back, he looks petty. And so, he stays silent, enduring the headline "He never deserved you" without uttering a syllable in his own defense. But silence, as we know, can sometimes be louder than a scream. The emotional toll of this family drama is bleeding into the professional sphere. The atmosphere on set, usually a sanctuary for actors, has reportedly become tense. It is rumored that Demet Özdemir, usually the consummate professional, was somewhat distracted during recent filming. Witnesses claim she lost focus in some scenes, a rarity for an actress of her caliber. Is this distraction born of annoyance at the media, or has her mother's warning triggered a genuine emotional response? Has the reminder of the pain he caused unsettled her peace? The next few days are critical. Both Demet and Ken are reportedly discussing the possibility of a controlled statement. The pressure is mounting. The silence is stretching thin. This story is a masterclass in the complexity of family dynamics in the public eye. If you appreciate the way we dig beneath the surface here on Anything You Want, please take a moment to like this video. It helps us fight the algorithm and bring these deep dives to more people. And if you want to support our team of writers and researchers, hitting that join button is the most powerful way to do so. Your support keeps the lights on and the truth flowing. Aysin Şener is not retreating. In fact, her comments to her inner circle have only added fuel to the fire. She is not just a worried mother, she is a witness to history. She reportedly told a close friend, "I supported my daughter for years, drying her tears. It's never right for her to return to Can's life. She has always been strong by his side, but only I know the storms he's weathered. Now her life is in order, her light is shining. It's my duty to protect her. Only I know the storms." This phrase haunts the narrative. It suggests that what the public saw of their past relationship was only the tip of the iceberg. It hints at a turbulence that was kept hidden, a pain that only a mother was allowed to see. By speaking out now, Aysin is validating every tear her daughter ever cried. She is drawing a line in the sand and daring anyone to cross it. Social media has become a battlefield. The phrase "he never deserved you" is the flag under which fans are rallying or rebelling. One faction supports the matriarch. A mother's instinct is sacred. If she says stay away, there is a reason. They see Aysen as the hero, the protector of Demet's light. The other faction defends Demet's agency. Demet is a grown woman. She has built an empire. She can make her own decisions without her mother fighting her battles in the press. And a third faction, the loyalists of Can, feel he is being unfairly targeted during a vulnerable moment. Why kick a man when he is down, they ask. He just broke up with Sarah, why bring up ancient history? The division is deep, and the debate is fierce. But one thing is certain, everyone is watching. The storm is just beginning. The turmoil that began with a breakup in Italy has traveled to Istanbul and awakened a sleeping giant in the form of a mother's protection. We have silence on three fronts. Demet is silent, strategizing to save her career from the gossip. Can is silent, using it as a shield against a past he cannot escape. And Aysen is silent to the press, but loud to her family, standing firm on her warning. But silence in the tabloid world is rarely permanent. It is usually the deep breath before the scream. The tabloids are on tenterhooks. Will there be a new statement? Will Yaman finally break his stubborn silence to defend his honor? Will Demet step forward to set boundaries with her mother? We will be here to document every shift in the wind. Thank you for unraveling this family saga with us on Anything You Want. If this story of maternal instinct and hidden scars moved you, please share it. We are curious, if you were Demet, would you listen to your mother or follow your own heart? Tell us your decision in the comments below. And finally, a reminder to click that join button to support independent, deep dive storytelling. Until the next chapter unfolds, remember, sometimes the hardest battles are the ones fought within the family.